Mr. Lynch?
Yes.
Over here. Yeah, you talk about meditation and finding your inner peace and everything, but when I look at your movies, I get the very opposite impression that your characters are very disturbed and dark and obscure. And my question is, how does that reflect you? Is that movie and filmmaking is somewhat of an alter ego of your actual personality?
No. The thing is that I love ideas. There's a couple of things. Films and books and lots of things we do reflect the world in which we live. And we live in a dark and troubled world. Way worse things happening in the world than on any film, really. So films do reflect that. Stories do reflect that. And throughout time, stories need contrast. Highs and lows, dark and light. All these life and death situations, torment, suffering, the human condition, but the artist doesn't have to suffer to show suffering. You can be very free. You got to understand the suffering. You got to understand as deeply as you can the human condition to show that. You got to understand the ideas that come and see them more and more clearly with understanding and appreciation. But you don't have to suffer to show suffering. So what happens, I catch these ideas, I see them, hear them, feel them, write them down, and if I fall in love with that, I fall in love with it, one, for the idea, and two, because of the way I see cinema could translate it. So it's like making a world based on ideas that we can go into and have an experience if you choose to. But you can come out of that world. And it's so much better to come out of whatever world we go into to a world of peace than a world of even more torment or to a life of suffering. The artist doesn't have to suffer to show suffering.